And welcome to another series of carbs here on Reckless Eating. This is a series where I sit in a car and BS while consuming carbs. So some new stuff came out yet again. I may be a little like dark and weird here, so I might try and move it a little bit, but I tried to find a spot that's dark, but of course the sun's gonna get right on me. So this is a new product from Carl's Jr. This is an offshoot of the burger that we tried here. This is the Carl's Jr. Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Blue Cheese Crisscut Fries. So it doesn't look anything like the delicious picture, which I flashed before this just so that you could get a comparison. But and honestly, this looks like a bad like porno, like somebody who's bleeding from their vagina or penis and spooged into my Crisscut fries. It doesn't look very tasty. It smells pretty spectacular though, so I'm happy about it. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna try to get one that has a little bit of everything on it, which would be this bad boy right here. Let's do this. Every time I film carbs, there's always a dog barking. That had maybe like medium stuff on it, but now I'm gonna go for one that has just about everything on it. So as I was filming here, some person just, I'm in the middle of nowhere, somebody just walked by and looked at me and kept going. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna be trying something that has, or one of them that has more sauce and blue cheese on it, so hopefully this is a lot better. The first one was pretty good, but it was lacking a little bit. Oh wow. First one I had, like I said, it didn't have enough stuff on it. That one was perfect because there was enough blue cheese and of the Frank's Red Hot sauce on it. The one I got was great. The problem here, there's just not enough blue cheese on this. You look at the picture and they just glob the shit out of it. And that's what I'm looking for. Don't promote your product to look like something. And it's not like a burger where it has to look spectacular. These though, I don't think it's that hard to stack more blue cheese on. It's pretty damn good though. For what it is, for a cheap, quick fast food way to get some Buffalo Blue Cheese Red Hot fries, this is pretty great. Let me put this in my mouth. I'm gonna have to move because weird people are around here, but here comes another one. I would give this one though, it's a 5 out of 5. Not seal of approval. I think they need to stack a bit more on it before it becomes a seal of approval item. Apparently it is going to be impossible to finish this review properly, so I'm just gonna say it real quick before I tell you exactly what happened. I'm doing shaky cam right now. I gave it a 5 out of 5, not seal of approval. It's pretty damn good, limited time item Carl's, but like, why do I keep getting approached by like weird people in this spot? I'm just gonna show you real quick. This is the spot that I picked, all right? So if we can look around here, I'm kind of in the back of the business aisle here. We've got Burger King over there. That's the creepy motherfucker that's still walking around. I think I need to definitely move on from here. Okay, so I left my car in real quick because I have to go. Does this ever happen to name drops? So one guy walks up and just kind of looks at me and then goes around a fence and disappears into nowhere. This other guy walks up and he actually he looked like a normal guy. He had like a bunch of bags on him and he looked like, I'd say like a bro. He had like an MMA bags and stuff is what it looked like. A hat and whatnot. He just walks up and he starts staring at me, and that's why the point of it, I'm like, hi. Like, okay, if you're gonna walk up to somebody, say what you're gonna say. Don't be weird. Like, he was being weird. So he asked for a change, and I said no. And then he proceeded to he stared at me for like 30 seconds. He's like, okay, bro, and he just kind of stood there. He wasn't moving. And then all of a sudden he like turns his back to me a little bit, and he's looking in. I'm just making sure I didn't have this lunatic follow me. Then all of a sudden he's looking in the grass kind of by my car, and like he's kind of looking along ground like maybe some change miraculously is in the grass. And then he kind of walked down when he saw me film down there, and then he started heading back towards me. So that's when I said, F it, I gotta get out of here. Dame Jobs, do you have the same problem? Fucking creepy people walking up to you in your car? Because holy shit, let's make sure my car is locked. That was an interesting carbs review, and I still have like 3 more to do. So back to the review and not creepy fuckers. It's pretty good, and I'd highly recommend it. I had one more while I was driving in fear, and I would highly recommend getting it. I think that it's pretty good, limited time item. It's only I think it's $3.30 for the thing by itself, and whatever. I think that's worth it for like a one-time thing. If you have a blue cheese or a hot sauce craving, go check them out. And thank you for joining me for this edition of Carbs. See you for another one tomorrow.